Yeah, well, it's always drama at the championship finals, but what is it with you and Olympic champions and drama?
Well, I don't think I caused as much drama as Cass did yesterday. But yeah, I mean, fair play to the guys. They really state their claim, and yeah, fair play to them. I had to work really, really hard to get to that third spot, and it's great to be on the same podium as we were in the Olympics, and then share that in the grand final, but then also in the overall rankings as well. So yeah, really special year, and yeah, what a way to top it off. And hopefully people will round out the season excited to watch the next year of racing, and excited to watch this race.
And you came in here more relaxed, really. Like after the last 3 years, it seemed as if the pressure wasn't ramping up, at least from the outside, but you were a bit more at peace with this race.
Yeah, I was probably playing it down in my head a little bit. Yeah, probably going in with, you see all the posts, these calculations of what you need to do, and I've fallen into the trap before of trying to work out how I win a world title and what position I'm in the race, and that is going to come and go within races, but I try to process it and kind of let it happen, but also then eliminate and think about what I could control in the moment and just enjoy myself. And I keep telling myself it's pretty straightforward, but I'm here because I want to be, and on the start line sometimes you can feel like, why am I doing this, what am I doing, but you want to be here. You work so many hours, and this is the best bit where you get to put on a show and give it your all, and yeah, what an amazing feeling.
Yeah, the Olympic title was obviously a massive show, but you really, really wanted that World Championships as well, right?
I mean, I probably had a bit of a monkey on my back from the last 3 years of kind of falling short, and that's made this one even more sweeter. I think when something eludes you and then you finally get it, I think that hard work, nothing that comes easy to you feels good. So I think to have that hard work and that hardship and disappointment of last year and the year before that and the year before that and the year before that, so I think to have that moment now is just, I can't even describe it. It's amazing.
And the race, it was a bit of a scramble out of the first lap of the swim, but you weren't, I think it was like 17 seconds back at that point, but kind of in the thick of it.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I think with wetsuit swims there's always a little bit more physicality around the boys and stuff like that, but I did my best to position myself as best I could. Probably say I didn't have as good a swim as I did in Way High, but I still felt like I was fairly in the mix coming out of the water. I had about 20 seconds to the front, which is a good place to be. And getting on the bike, I felt like I was, I'd made my way to the front of the race and probably settled a little bit too much, and that was my mistake of not trying to move up at that point. And then when Howes unfortunately crashed, and I hope he's okay, a gap went, and when those guys go off the front, they're the strongest guys in the game, so they're gonna put you under pressure, and they definitely did, and made it exciting.
Yeah, it looked like Leo just absolutely gassed it out of there, but were you closer until Matt went down then? Were you closer, or were you aware of what distance they'd put in already?
Yeah, so I only just evaded Matt kind of on the floor, if I'm being honest. Unfortunately, he came down and just out of that second right-hand corner, the top part of the course, and I kind of just evaded that, and then just as I was looking up, I mean, there was a group of 5 that were away, and they were gone because they're the strongest, 3 or 4 are the strongest guys in the race. So fair play to them. They just kept pulling out 10 seconds and 10 seconds and 10 seconds. So yeah.
And then out of T2, you were basically in 6th. There was a few guys ahead of you. I saw you give Chonga a little tap on the side and just go coming through, mate. But there were plenty in that pack that could have still threatened that title.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't even about just winning the race between my pack. I knew that if I did, that would be enough. But I wanted to make some inroads and give my all to round out this year, and why not? I don't know, keep going and keep going and keep going. So it was amazing to make the podium with those 2 guys. We shared many a podium this year, so really special to do that again. And shout out to Vince as well on his last race of his career in short course. What an amazing way to round it out.
And a final 2.5 kilometres, knowing that it's essentially in the bag. Nice day, huge crowds out. I mean, it's got to have felt good.
At the moment, it didn't feel so good. I think I was suffering quite bad, having invested very early to just try and try and close that gap as much as I could. But yeah, I guess with racing like this, you never let the moment sink in until you cross the finish line. And as I hit that blue carpet and kind of started to realise, yeah, it was a special moment. But I think these things take time to sink in, and yeah, for this to finally be finally have happened is pretty special and pretty surreal.
We've obviously let you enjoy your 2024, but at the same time, next year, Leo's already talking about how excited he is for next year. Hayden's only going to be more fired up. We're definitely ready to see more.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's the start of a new cycle. We're forgotten after this year, and LA is the new goal. So yeah, it's exciting, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
For sure. Thanks a lot, Alex.
Thank you so much.